Okay, this is take two. I was making a video on my book haul here, and I clicked the stop record button. But anyways, how's everybody doing out there? This is book Peddler Phil Monteleone, and I got in a very large auction haul that I'd like to show you all. But before I begin, just a very brief update. The computer I'm using is a dinosaur. Okay, it can't support my files anymore, really. So I got to get a new one. And so unfortunately, I can't edit video and cut it together at the moment. And I have a lot of fun doing that, but you can check out earlier videos of when I do that. And when I get it up and running, I will put out um, new video content. I took a lot of great video at this auction, and on the way up, it was a treacherous journey. The snow was flying, and it took us over 3 hours to get home. That would normally take a little over an hour. And I just opened up the shop, so it's snowing out there right now. But anyhow, I'd like to quickly say thank you to my friend Don for turning me on to this auction. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have known about it. And a big thank you to my friend Sean, his wife Amber, for driving me there, else I would never have made it. And yeah, with that being said, let's get into these finds once again. And let's see what we got here. So here's a beautiful book. It's called Gold Stamp, I believe. But early book. It's 1776 or the War of Independence. Now you can see the condition issues. There's edge in corner wear, but generally, I mean, this book is held well together. And I'm gonna take in to see the title page, and to let y'all know, if you see something you like, please send me a message. Please like these videos and subscribe. I'm gonna keep putting them out. 1776 or the War of Independence, A History of the Anglo-Americans, by Benson Lossing, illustrated by numerous engravings. Beautiful book, 1847. And this book has, again, I think it's over 300 engravings. I think I just said it. Of course, it slipped my mind, but there's one. What a nice book. Solid collector's items. Made with quality. Ethan Allen at Ticonderoga. So that's this book. Just take you events from 1770, 74. Again, send a message if you're interested in any of these. Let's take you over to the Adirondacks by Stoddard. Another very pretty book. I'm having a hard time finding information on this particular one by Stoddard. I have a general idea of what it should be going for, at least. It seems like there's nothing but reprints of this out there. And look at that page right there. That is beautiful. Ossable Pond. I had a lithograph that looked exactly like it. The Adirondacks, illustrated by S.R. Stoddard, 1874. Another very pretty book. Now, all these will be on my seller site once again. Okay, this one here, the Book of the Hudson. I'll show you the spine. They're all held well, held tight, and the pages are all, for the most part, pretty darn clean. Let me take you in here. First end page. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Source of the Hudson in the Indian Pass. So, another very nice book. Here's the title page. The Hudson from the Wilderness to the Sea by Benson Lossing. So, illustrated by 306 engravings on wood. Now, I'm not going to take you through that. If you want to see some of the pictures, there's some gold gilt edging. You see them on the site. Now, let's get into the big lot that I was really aiming for. And I was very happy. I spent quite a bit of money. But I had buyers lined up in mind. And so at least two of these should sell immediately. And the other two should probably go online. Adirondack Map, 1898. Adirondack Map, 1911. Map of the Adirondack Lands. And then we have Adirondack Map, 1905. These were commissioned by the state of New York, the Forest, Fish, and Game. And they're tied in these maps, 4 or 5 maps. They're all in very good condition for the most part, from what I can tell. I would open them up, but I can't edit videos, so I'm not going to spend all day carefully opening up a map to show you guys. But they're beautiful books, and I brought them in a lot, and they came with some other maps. And real quick, I want to give a little shout out to Randy. I kept calling you Larry in my Facebook video, but Randy recognized me from my YouTube videos. He watches them, and I sold him one of the map out of the lot. I believe it was a map on Oneida 1852. I hope you really enjoy it, Larry. It was a pleasure meeting you. When I walked in and started looking at books, he come up to me and he said, are you the book peddler? And I said, well, yes, I am. And he recognized me from my videos and was telling some people about me. So I really appreciate the support, and I hope you enjoy these videos. Keep watching, and please be in touch, Randy. So I hope you're enjoying your map. Okay, let's get back to some of the other finds. This is an Oliver Hartparr book right here. It's beautiful. It's clean. It's solid. And yeah, so I looked this up before I went. I like to try to do that at all the auctions to get a price point as to what I'm buying. And this was in a lot of tractor books, Crestline. And I generally see this book, from what I saw it up for $125. So I figure maybe this would be a fairly quick $100 sale, undercut everybody. And then the rest of the ones I could sell in a lot for myself. Now I'm just showing you the highlights of the sale. There's a whole stack of books there. I'll show you actually the shelf. I put a lot of new titles up here. Now some of these are from a previous pick that I shared pictures with on my Facebook, but there's Adirondack French Louis, Frontier Justice on the Loomis Gang. This one is Black River in the North Country. I got that from the auction, Lake Champlain and Lake George Valleys by Lamb. It's supposed to be a 3-volume set. There's 2. Go down here. Here's some other titles. Bunch of Adirondack stuff. Rogers Rangers. Centennial Celebrations of the State of New York. So I've put a bunch on the shelves already. Have stacks to go through. While I'm over here, this Central New York, an Inland Empire by Galpin, that was on a pick I went to before Thanksgiving. What a beautiful, clean set. And then these are auction buys. Documentary History of New York, 4-volume set, 1851. Beautiful, clean, solid books. Let me see if I can take you inside one of these, as long as they all don't start tumbling over. I'll bring this over to the table to show you. And then the Mohawk Valley, Gateway to the West, by Nelson Green, Volume 1, 1925 set. Solid, pretty set. They're all clean boards, so I got them back here. But let me take the Documentary History of New York back, because this is a set that I've wanted for a long time. I was very happy to be able to get it. And let me see here. Usually with books like this that are big and thick, you want to try to support the spine of them so that the spine doesn't crack and it maintains its integrity. So I'm going to move these books over here. I didn't plan on doing this, but I'll do it now. Bear with me. I want to show you the title page. So again, this is 1851, and they have this pull-out map right in the beginning of it. Now you can see there's some foxing, and there's general wear to this, but the boards are very tight for the most part. Let me show you the title page. The Documentary History of the State of New York, arranged under direction of the Honorable Christopher Morgan by E.B. O'Callahan. Oh, 1850. Okay, I kept saying 51. Very pretty set. I know around here there will be general interest in this set for sure. So there you go. For the most part, clean pages. A true collector's item. So I'll put that back in a minute. Let me show you another one here. This was in a box lot. Northwest Passage by Kenneth Roberts. This is the limited run edition. So there's the slip box. There are obviously minor condition issues, or major. If you're a collector, these might be a little major for you, but there's some chipping to the jacket, or the wraps as they're called. Now, I believe these were cut like this on purpose because they're on every single one. It's not like, usually you'll see these, they'll price cut it, but there's the price. So it also has down on the inner end page this discoloration, which I'm not sure what that's from. But here we go here. It's signed by Kenneth Roberts, number 459. This special 2-volume edition of Northwest Passage is limited to 1,050 copies, numbered and signed by the author, of which 1,000 are for sale. Beautiful books. The price range is so much. Now, I don't know if anybody really knew that this was in that lot. You can see this second one here. It's got its issues. But a true collector's item here. The pages are clean. You know, I don't know if anybody really saw that this was in that lot. Whoops, excuse my hand. But the thing is, you know, I paid up for it. There was other good books in there, but I've seen this range anywhere from like $300 to somebody has it up for $5,000. I don't know what makes it a $5,000 set, but it's obviously worth maybe looking into a little bit more and trying to figure out where I got to be on the set. I bought it right, therefore I got wiggle room to move. So anyways, how about I'll show you a couple more items and then we'll call it a day. My grandpa worked for the Delaware and Hudson Railroad, and this is a 1925 book, A Century of Progress, the Delaware and Hudson, 1823 to 1923. And that's a very nice, solid book. And then here's some other ones. Summers in the Wilderness, that's a true first edition. Lake Champlain, there's a bunch of Lake Champlain, Lake George books. So very cool stuff. And I'll show you this one over here. I think this is one of the steals of the day. I'm very surprised at what I got it for. This is a S.A. Kilbourne Lithograph. Look how pretty that is. I don't think it's been cut down at all. It's matted, and it does have a tear across here, which obviously affects the value. But these go for quite a bit of cash. One sold last month for $850. And I got a steal on this one. But again, it doesn't matter what you get it for. It's what the market is dictating. So somebody could have gave it to me. It don't matter. It's what it dictates. But very pretty colors. Very, very pretty colors. So I was surprised no one even went in on it against me. Or maybe they knew something that I don't know. So anyways, I hope everybody's doing well out here. Winter has set in upstate New York. I'm not a big fan of this time of year. I want to be back down in Florida, open a shop next to Mike Slicker, and do business. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my finds. It was a great day at the auction. Thank you for everybody who helped me out. And please, if you haven't, like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all your support. And with that being said, until next time, I'll see you later, okay?